Sports Cards. Get at it.
Hey, Tolofalava. Leotard Dr. John Peterson here, TE2 Sports Cards, coming at you live and direct. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hope everybody's doing well out there. We've got PSA grading reveal here. I got the breakdown in terms of cost, grading cost, shipping, estimated value, and potential profit. So I thought I'd roll through this. This was a 25 card submission. I think it arrived. Let me look at my notes here. Yeah, the submission date was 1/8/24. I think it got to PSA around 1/14, 1/15. And I got this back yesterday, last night. So I went to FedEx and picked it up. So that's a pretty quick turnaround. I mean, we're talking like 2 weeks. And you know, maximally 3 weeks from the submission date. And it took me a couple days to get to the not the airport, but to the post office. So overall, I think I did pretty well. But I'll let you take a look at what I got and do the breakdown here, and we'll see how this goes. All right, so the first card is, I'm not going to do like a review because I already know what the grades are. First card is a Jordan Love 2020 Panini Select Silver Prism. Got a 9 on that. I paid $25 for it. Of course, the grading cost for all these cards was, almost all these was $15. So I was in it for $40. The shipping was about $5, 45. I'd say the value is about $50. So profit might be about $5. I'm not going to calculate the eBay fee of the 0.139, whatever it is, 0.14, until the very end. So I'll tell you what the final numbers are on that. So just know that the fees are not included in this profit statement. So I got about $5 on that. Next one is this 2021 Select Anthony Edwards. It's a blue shimmer. I paid $3 for it. Cost $15 to grade. The shipping was $1. Value, I'd say it's about $25, and that's a $5 profit. Next card is 2019 Hoops Premium Stock Giannis Pulsar in a Gem Mint 10. That cost me $5. I picked it up in Hawaii this last summer. Cost to grade was $15 again. Shipping was $0 because I bought it in person. I'd say the card value is pretty low, maybe $25. So we're looking at about a $5 profit on this one. Cool card though. Next card is a 2022 Bowman University Caitlin Clark. This is the 2009 Bowman U. It's a mint 9 PSA. It's hard to estimate the cost. I bought some cases of the 2022 Bowman University. So I always have a hard time estimating the cost of, you know, pulling cards from ripping, but so that's a question mark. Grading cost was $15. Shipping was $0 basically because, you know, it was a whole case. I'd say the value is about $50. So without knowing what it costs to get it, I'd say maybe $35. Although this card might be worth a little bit more as we approach the March Madness for the women's tournament. I'm gonna hang on to that one for a little bit. So they took a loss on this one. This is obviously a Shohei 2018 Topps Chrome, 83 Topps. This was in a CSG 10 slab. I picked it up for, what did I pick it up for? 140. Grading 15. Shipping was $0. It's free shipping. I'd say the value is about $70, maybe $80. So took a loss of 85 on this one. Got hammered on this one. I tried to cross it over, did not work, and probably should have known better. It was off-centered left to right, and so it was an error on my part. That's on me. Next one is a 2002 Topps Albert Pujols Hobby Masters. Love these Hobby Masters cards from the 2002 Topps set. These are actually um, really cool cards. They're a thicker stock. I've got an Ichiro that I resubmitted, cracked and resubmitted. This one came back as a 7, which is really disappointing because, like, I looked at this card over pretty closely and would not have submitted it if I knew it was going to come back as a 7. I paid 15 for it, 15 to grade it, 5 to ship it. It's probably worth 10 bucks at the most. So estimate I lost 30 bucks on this one. So unfortunate. I won't pick up any more of those and grade any more of those. Here's another one that hurts. I really like these early 2000 E-Topps cards. I think they look really cool. They've got they refract really nice, and just the images are great. I bought this Jeter for 90 bucks, 15 to grade, 5 to ship. Came back as a 6. I'm gonna crack it and sell it raw, or just keep it. So if I crack it and sell it raw, I might get 50 bucks for it. So I estimate a negative $70 loss on this card, which really sucks because, like, I know the upper right hand corner isn't super great, but I didn't think this was a 6. I think that's just PSA being extremely hard on E-Topps cards. So I don't know. I bought a bunch of those and I won't get any more graded. It's just not worth it. Here's another E-Topps card that I got hammered on. This is a Kobe from 2001, same year as the Jeter. Love this card, looks great. That refracts really well. 50 bucks is what I paid for it. 15 to grade, 5 to ship. I don't know, 25 bucks. So negative 50 on this one. Hammered. Come on, PSA. You gotta do better than that. That's terrible. I mean, if you look at this card, the upper right-hand corner, you can see that little mark up there, but I didn't think that was gonna be like 3 grades down. I mean, I didn't expect a 10, but at least a 8. Oh, I got hammered on this one too. This is a 2007 Bowman Sterling Antonio Gates jersey refractor. Love these Bowman Sterlings from the 2000s. And all this stuff is player worn or game worn. Got a 6 on this. Terrible grade. Paid 25, 15 to grade, 5 to ship. Probably maybe get 5 to 10 bucks for this. So that's a $35 loss on that one. So I'm stringing up the losses, folks. Not doing very well here at this point. Not doing very well. Same card. Nice part about this one is I only paid 2 bucks for this one on ComC. 15 to grade. Basically $1 or $2 to ship. I'd say in an 8 it's about a $15 card at the most. So pretty much a push on this one. Might be a small loss, but I mean, it's numbered to 199, and he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He'll go into Canton this year along with Peppers. You know, he's top 5 tight ends all time. Him, Gonzalez, Gronkowski, Kelsey eventually will go in, and you know, some others. Ozzie Newsome. There's a couple older cats that were pretty good. Kellen Winslow was good. So what a push on that. Here's a Jordan Love. This is a 2020 Panini Select Silver Prism. Paid 20 for this. Graded 15. Shipping was 2. I'd say the value on this is about 50 bucks. Seems what the comps were at. So I made about 15 bucks on this. Or will make when I sell it 15 bucks on that. Somewhere in that range. I'll hang on to it though for a while. I'm not going to sell it now because the hype on Love is pretty well past. This was super disappointing. Oh my God. So back in 1996, there was a card shop in my hometown that shut down, and I went in and bought a bunch of cards off the owner of the shop. This was one of them, so I've had this card for like 30 years. I got it graded by CSG 2 years ago, and it was an 8.5. Comes back as a freaking PSA 6. That is absolutely atrocious. Um, I knew it wasn't in super great condition, but I didn't think it was a 6. Like when I look at this, it does not look anything like a 6. I mean, I've seen some vintage cars in 6s that look 10 times worse than this. So maybe there's probably some stuff on the surface. I don't know. So with that said, 15 to grade, 0 to ship. I didn't even put a cost on picking it up so long ago. I saw 7 bid out at $50. So I don't know. I'd say maybe a $35 profit, quote unquote, on this card. I probably will crack it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it in PC. I love this Kobe card. Yeah. PSA is so hard on Flair. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't know why they grade Flair so hard. And that pretty much goes for all the Flair from the mid to late 90s. Did pretty good on this one. This is a Bowman University Chrome, Caitlin Clark. This is the Invicta. Got a 10 on this. I would say, let's see here. I got a little bit of a switch up here. Sorry, just a second. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this one next. Oh man, I'm all screwed up here. I'm gonna have to bounce around a little bit because somehow these slabs got out of order. I apologize for that, but I think I can figure it out. So this is the Caitlin Clark. I'd say this is, I don't know. I pulled this out of a box. 15 to grade, 0 to ship. I'd say it's about $100 card, give or take. You know, the Invictas are not super rare, but there's quite a few of them on the checklist, so pulling this one is a little bit tougher. I'd say maybe an $85 profit on this one. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I picked up this Pujols. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've had this card. It's the 04 Bowman Sterling Relic Refractor, game worn. Refracts pretty nicely. It's a PSA 9. I paid $20 for it. Same grading fee of $15, $5 to ship. And I don't know, I'd say it's probably in a 9. I saw one listed for $150 on eBay. There are no comps on this card. A lot of these Bowman Sterling cards, they're such low pop. There's no comps on them. I like them because they're game worn. There's a game worn stuff of like Pujols from the 2000s. So he was a rookie in 01. This is like a 3rd, 4th year card. I'd say that's probably, I don't know, maybe $110, $100 profit on that one. Just depends. You got to kind of be patient because you got to find somebody who's a Pujols collector. Did pretty good on this one. This is a 20 Panini Prism Jordan Love Red Ice PSA 10. Bought this for $60, 15 on the grading, 5 on the shipping. And I haven't seen a lot of recent comps for this card, but I saw a number of listeds for $325, $300, $350. So I think we did about $250 profit on this. Could do $250 profit on this if I time it right and wait till the season next year, or the run up to the NFL season, or even possibly until the playoffs next year if the Packers do make it. So he had a great season and did really well on that card. So $250 plus. We've got Anthony Edwards 2021 Panini NBA Hoops. This is the purple. Man, what'd I pay for this? Bought this also in Hawaii for $5. Cleaned them out of their Anthony Edwards cards at that card shop. 15 to grade, 0 to ship. Probably a $25, $30 card, so we're looking at about a $10 profit. Which is really too bad on a PSA 10, but it's paper and it's just not a very unique card. This is an Ichiro X-Fractor, 2011, non-numbered, unfortunately. 15 is what I paid. 15 is what I had it graded at. Shipping was 0. It was free shipping. And I don't know, I'd say it's probably maybe a $40 to $50 card. So we're looking at about $20 in profit on this one. Not too much. Nothing too big. Love this card. This guy's career was cut short by, I don't know if it might have been cancer, if I'm not mistaken. You'll have to correct me in the comments. I picked this up off of ComC. 30 bucks, 15 to ship, or 0 to ship, 15 to grade, and I'd say it's probably maybe a $30 card. So I'm down 15 on this one. I was hoping it would come back as a 9. I mean, it's numbered to 99. That's a refractor. You know, I don't think Barry's in the Hall of Fame, but I don't know, maybe a Chiefs fan would be interested in buying it. I might list it here this next week. Okay, let's change up the order here a little bit. We're gonna go with this one. This card is like killing me. It is a $30 card I picked up off of eBay quite a while ago. I've had it graded twice. Once at $20, it came back as a 6. And I thought, there's no way this is gonna be anything less than a 9. I looked and looked and looked at this card. I can't even tell you how many freaking times. A lot. And sent it in again at 15 bucks. So I'm in it for 35 on the grading side, 5 for the shipping. It's probably worth 10 bucks at the most, which is really too bad, because like, it's a sweet card. It's numbered to $3.99. So I'm down 60 bucks on this one. I have the worst luck with grading Ichiro cards. Just absolutely the worst. With the exception of that one. Let's go here. This is also from TE2 Book Chrome University. It's a Scoot Henderson Prospect Auto. Came back as a mint 9. I was hoping for a 10. A little bit off-centered left to right, but not much. I don't know what this would, you know, the cost of this. It's always, again, hard to say with rip and wax, but 15 to grade, 0 to ship. These are listed and selling for around 175 to 200. So I don't know. I'd say I made a profit of, well, make a profit around 175 or so, 185. But that doesn't include the cost of the boxes. So always tricky with that. Here's a 2020 Panini Select Love die cut blue prism. Paid 20 bucks, 15 to grade, 2 to ship. Probably a $50 card and a PSA 9. Maybe about a $15 profit on this one. We've got another Love. This came back as a PSA 10. Panini Select die cut blue prism. This was 55. I paid 15 to have it graded, 5 to ship. I'd say the value on this one is about 200 bucks. There aren't any real recent sales of the blue, but I'm seeing folks list this for 175 to 200. So I estimate the profit once I sell this will be close to $125. So did well on that one. And again, I'll hold that card until the NFL season gets started up again. Did well on this one as well. This one was 30 bucks, so a little bit less than the blue. This is the orange, and 15 to grade, 5 to ship. This one's right around 175 in terms of selling. Listed sales, or not listed sales, but listings that are on eBay right now. So again, 125 bucks, I would say, somewhere in that range, because I paid a little less for that one. And then the last, save the best for last. This is a 2022 Bowman Chrome University Caitlin Clark variation. This is the refractor. This is a super short print card. Super hard to pull. It's a pop 1. So there are 4 other PSA 9s that have been graded. This is the only 10 that exists. Really hard to pull, very rare. Again, it came back as a 10. Caitlin Clark is the 2nd leading scorer all time in NCAA women's history. She's averaging 32 points per game this year. Just incredible. Like, she's one of the best basketball players I've seen in a long time, like a long, long time. And the fact that she's a woman is irrelevant in my opinion. She's fantastic and be the #1 draft pick. I would say this card is selling for like 100 to 150 raw on eBay. And I saw a PSA 9 selling for like 270. So there are no PSA 10s currently because I own the only one. I don't know, what's this worth? Put in the comments what you think this is worth. I have no idea. I mean, I put it down for 450 plus. You know, if the PSA 9 is going for 250 to 275 and the raws are up to 150, I think it's at least 450. And but I'm going to hang on to this and see if there's a big movement for her cards and hype as we approach the NCAA tournament. Iowa's 20-2 right now, I think. Yeah, 20-2 if I'm not mistaken. So one of the top ranked teams in the country. Plus their men's team is really good too. So I don't know. I'd say maybe 435 profit on this one. Although I pulled it again from a box, so you have to kind of figure in that cost too. So altogether, I'd say when you sum up everything, I pulled about, I don't know, $1,050 in profit. If you multiply that 150 times the 0.14 fee related to eBay, you're looking at about, I don't know, $900 profit, somewhere in there. So close to $1,000. Again, you know, you have to take into consideration the cost of the cases that I ripped, but I got a bunch of other cards from those cases too. So, but I'm thinking this will probably be the best, if not one of the best cards from what I picked up from those cases. So, super excited about this card. Pop 1, always got to be happy about that. And she's a fantastic player. So, all right. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them in the comment section. Like and subscribe and share the channel. Peace out. One love.